apologize for bringing the video up. I would not, because I don't want to. For whatever reason, a 1960 video is painting. I guess I can't bring up nothing that got nothing to do with no crime, no nothing. But y'all better not ever say nothing about black women again on this shit.
Wait, when have you ever heard? Hold on, Shan. When have you ever heard me pile on black women? Ever?
No. But you ain't never stopped it either. You'll say something good, but you ain't never stopped it the way you stopped it. Oh, but the narrative. You'll be like, oh, I don't believe everybody. No, this is what you do. You'll be like, I don't believe that's true. Y'all need to This right here was like, no, but you painting a narrative about the whole generation of black people, even though we clearly said it was a small group.
Matter of fact, hold on.
I'm just saying, I don't like the way this is going. Petition.
Okay, AP, can I ask you a question? You watch This Might Be Risky, right?
Yep. I was actually about to mention, I was gonna say, so Shan, here's a huge difference that what happens, because I've actually seen Marcus actually pretty much pull a whole show to a halt and say, what the hell are y'all talking about? This is complete trash. This is not black women. But when you got a panel of 7 other men that are in unity, punching back, like, listen, all you can do is be like, you know what, y'all are wrong. Okay.
Listen, I agree.
And did you could pull it up, Marcus versus Tommy or whatever they labeled that shit. It was me saying, this is some bullshit. You niggas is running with narratives that are harmful to black women. It's going to end up getting women beat. And I think you are fathering men that create hate for black women. And all of this shit is fucked up. It's documented. Am I lying about this, AP?
No, you're not lying. And
okay, so just so we can be clear.
These guys have done
moving forward.
Are so awesome at their talking points that it's actually hard to have a real conversation with them, because all they're doing is completely talking point you to death, and you're like, okay, look, I'm trying to have a real conversation, but you're going with talking point, and it's really hard to have a true dialogue when you're force feeding this narrative that you've been spewing for the last 7 years. And that's not a shot at Tommy at all, because some of the stuff he says I 100% agree with, and then the other stuff I don't. But it's hard to have a conversation like that. And Miss Polly, 2 people ago, somebody walked in your office. What's her name? She busy? She married? I'm just playing. But no, seriously, it was refreshing to hear Miss Polly.
From this point on, I want to make it very clear. A chic critique. We will not be talking bad about black women. I don't care if you saw a thought tissue, she pull up at your house and you got thought. We will not talk about black women. And we will not talk about any, because we don't see them. They don't exist. They're so small of a group, they don't even exist. I don't see OnlyFans. It's not even in existence. It has just disappeared from the earth of, because we don't want to dig into anything that may be pulled up in 2035. And
this is the thing about it.
I don't think that's what he was saying.
Yeah, it's saying, like, this is the thing about it. Even if all men got aligned in unison and we all ignored it and we all never commented on it and never said anything, it will fall on your shoulders as women to say something about that type of behavior and be like, yeah, we don't really align with that, etc. But what I tend to kind of hear more often is that women tend to kind of big up those women, like, girl, you look fine in that. Although you look trash as hell, you look fine in that. They kind of, champion behind the type of behavior that they're expecting other men, even if they're not in relationship, to not even co-sign.
So
Louise, let me push back on you real quick. I agree with you, but don't we do the same shit? Like, man, hey, you bust that chick down, bro, for real? Oh, you ain't dating that chick, are you? No. Oh man, but she a baddie though. Like, we do the same shit. Let's keep it a buck.
We do. I think it's universal on both sides, to be honest with you. But I was only responding back to the comment that she made You know what I'm saying? But I do get what you're saying, and I do agree. I think it's both sides, and you laid out a classic example. But I think in that moment, I was just kind of making a meta critique in terms of like how it's viewed and how does that show up.
Fair point.
Don't talk about black women on the show no more. That's how
Well,
it's
y'all
gonna
don't do ratchet shit. We won't talk about you.
listen.
We want to talk about. Let me laugh.
So are we saying that black men got their shit together, all of them?
Yes.
Speak the truth.
Taking this all the way to the extreme. I just said
Look,
don't paint
because
that. All I
you can
said,
ignore
all I
it,
said was
ignore it too.
don't paint black men as abusers. How hard is that?
I
That's
did
like
not.
that's all I said. I didn't say you can't talk about them, don't discuss it. I just said, look, don't make it seem like black women told their kids to be independent because black men was beating them and wouldn't pay for nothing. That's crazy, Shan. You gotta admit.
First of all, you're taking my words and you are using them. That's not what I said.
So look, all right. So do you know what curation
Black
content
men,
is?
listen, black men is making it seem like I said all black men, and that's not what I said. So if you're gonna quote me, you're gonna quote me correctly. I clearly said there's a group of people who were not raised the same way we were raised, and these could be descendants of those people.
Okay, and walk it back. So the premise of the beginning of this was how many women do we think believe that they're independent based off these reasons? How many women is that? Like what percentage of women do you think that are single is based off of this precipice?
I think that the women who walk that, I think that the old women who taught their kids you don't need no man, which I don't think is majority. I think the ones who think that came from a string of, I call it a generational curse of toxicity.
Okay.
And something, where did that come from? And like you stated, it could have come from, oh, that was a side chick, and maybe there was some issues there. There are several reasons, right?
Okay.
I was just giving you one that I saw in real time on a documentary. That's not all, because I know my granddaddy wasn't abusive. I know that.
Okay. All right.
People.
All right. How about this? You replay the video, and I'm gonna be quiet about it. No.
But y'all better not say nothing that's about black women.
No, replay the video, and I'm just gonna be quiet about it. No, please replay it, because there's people who ain't seen it. Replay the video, and then I'll be quiet about it.
They can rewind it, because you won't see me saying it again. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Look,
black men, you're doing everything right.
Nope.
What you do.
Just replay the video. You know what?
Nothing that you can do wrong.
Where you put the video at?
Doing all the right things that you're doing out here.